Good morning everyone. We are just leaving Argan, beginning a new day, another day on the French canals, and we're about to go over a lovely aqueduct. And then we have 4 locks in a row, and then onward for another day in the sun in France. Life is good.
So close, and I'm gonna take you traveling the world. I can love you, yeah, I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love you, babe. Cross my heart and hope to die.
Meteorologists say this June heatwave will possibly break previous national all-time records in France before Friday.
Right, well, we're cranky because it's hot, which we've known for some hours. And then Nick kept on saying, oh, I wonder how hot it actually is. And I was like, I don't want to know how hot it actually is. It'll just make me feel more hot, because it is sweltering. But anyway, he disobeyed me as per usual. And
Dog.
yeah, a very badly trained dog. And we've established that it's 39 degrees in the shade. And in the sun,
it's just going to keep going up. So
yeah, we're waiting. We're waiting to see what it says. Yeah, it's warm. Speaking of, babe, if you're sitting, can I have some ice in my drink thing? I mean, all I can say is thank God we have that ice machine. We also saw a 7,000 BTU standalone air conditioning unit at the supermarket yesterday. And it was smaller than our fan cooler, and oh god, it was so tempting. But it was like 170 euros, and we had no way of actually getting it back to the boat apart from just like carrying it on our backs for, I don't know, a while. So we said no, we'll just tough it out, and you know, hopefully in a few days time we'll be A, on the Atlantic, and B, the worst of the heat wave would have passed. So we just have to suffer through a couple of days of, yeah. I just saw the temperature gauge. I'll let you know what it says in a minute. We'll just wait for it to hopefully stop rising. Anyway, thank God for the ice machine. It's basically saving our lives right now. And all I can say is that if this body of water weren't like a murky, not even murky, like an opaque greeny brown, both Nick and I would be diving headfirst into it, because the only thing, well, definitely not the only thing that's bad about this, but one of the many things I don't like about heat is also not being able to go for a swim. So in a few days we'll be able to go for a swim in the Atlantic Ocean, and boy, it will be really sweet. So that was the last lock before, hopefully, fingers crossed, our stop for tonight. I think we're only about 10 kilometers away from it now, and we're both very, very ready to, thank you, turn off the engine and to just sit.
I'm hot. It is hot. It is 120 degrees depending on where I go on the boat.
So this just in, it is apparently 49 degrees in the sun. I've been trying to tell Nick that it's not 49 degrees, that the thermometer is faulty, and he assures me that it can't possibly be faulty, it's definitely 49 degrees. It is too hot to be on the boat because the sun has moved to the point where the cockpit is no longer in shade. We went to see the bar. It looked like a really pretty little bar here, but it closed at 6 and it's like 6:10, so that was a shame. However, we have beer of our own.
What was a wife beater?
Yeah, Nick bought like, 24 bottles of Stella yesterday, the day before. Got plenty of beer.
Plenty of wine.
Plenty of wine.
Plenty of ice.
Plenty of ice.
And sausages.
Sausages. And we're just chilling out in the lovely grounds of this port. It's a very hot evening, but it's 37 degrees inside the boat as well, which has surpassed our record by a total of 3 degrees temperature inside the boat.
I also think you should advise people, or we should advise people, about the cost of these places
compared
to marinas.
Yeah.
So it just shows that the marine industry is such a massive rip-off, right? This place is stunning, right? It's got facilities, it's got a bar, it's got a shop, it's got really beautiful grounds. It's got like laundry facilities, shower facilities. For our boat, with water and electricity, €12. So essentially $12.
Well, last night we didn't even pay for the berth, we just paid for the electricity.
I know, it's free.
Hopefully July and August will be at anchor off the lovely French islands, eating my body weight in moules frites and drinking my body weight in rosé wine. That's my intention.
Are we living on small salads and mineral water?
Good morning from the Canal du Garonne. Once again, we are still here, and we had a warm night. At least I found it warm. Nick was like cuddled up in bed like it was, kind of midwinter, layers on and blankets wrapped around him and God knows what. He's wearing a jumper right now. Evidence of this madness.
Oh.
It's not cold at all. We have about 35 kilometres to do today, and we got an early start because we weren't anywhere near a lock, so we were able to get off nice and early before 8 o'clock. That's the lock, is it? So we're just approaching the first lock of the day now. It is 8:45, so we have 15 minutes before it opens, so that should be excellent timing for once. And yeah, it's shaping up to be another very, very hot day. Today is apparently the hottest day, and yesterday, frankly, was hot enough. So I can't say I'm looking forward to it, but Mr. Fabry couldn't be happier. Or could you? He likes it. Well, look how, look at our view. I don't know if you can see that actually. Hang on, let me try and see if I can. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, we've got some nice wheat. What is that, wheat field? I don't know what that is.
Golden ears of wheat.
I'm such a city girl. It is beautiful.
Trying to wake up from a dream is harder than it seems. Birds are flying all around, some fall and hit the ground. This is where I should belong, inside a simple song.
Do you know what is causing that vibration?
No. I think it settles itself, and maybe the remains the same round the prop. Normally it shakes itself free. And this is why we got the bloody great rope cutter on it. But yeah, there's something around. I think it's same around the prop. It's some sort of debris. Yeah, it's same around the prop.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
No?
Didn't like that. There's a lot of crap coming off of it.
Yeah, that was a lot of crap coming off of it.
It's that better?
Yep, done.
There you go. So what was around it? Just debris. It looked like just the same stuff that we were dragging through back there.
Yeah. So yeah, a little tip for all those who get stuff around their props. Into neutral and then into reverse. And normally just the reverse screwing motion, because if it's wrapped round, it can't unwrap, but if you put the reverse screw on, it tends to normally unwrap itself. Yeah, it's fine again. You know what, like, once I start tidying, I need to get the tidying done.
Alright, well you let me know when you're all finished.
To stand by me always, and I dream of a man like you, warm and tender every single day.
Okay, well let's do a Q&A, quick Q&A. We've spent a month on the canals. Describe them in 3 words.
What?
Well, there you go, there's a question, it's like an interview question.
I think challenging,
Yes,
although easy.
challenging, easy, and mid-level challenging. All right, go.
Somewhere in the middle.
All right, well done. So there you go, a synopsis of canal life for Terysa van der Linde.
Well, they have been. It's been very easy in a lot of ways. It's not as tiring as sailing.
No,
It's
it's not.
easier that you put something down and you're on a level surface all the time,
Yes.
so you don't have to worry about things falling over.
Yes.
We've been able to have a lovely basil plant.
Yes.
It's been challenging in that, you know, we've had to learn how to do all the locks, and physically, especially when we were in the Canal du Midi, we were going up. That was a challenge
Yep.
physically. A good challenge. I liked it. I think it's been amazing.
Me too. 3 words. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Challenging.
and easy.
And easy, yeah. So, all right, well that's, yeah.
Clear as mud.
We've met some amazing people. We have seen some amazing boats as well. Because this is, you know, I'm a bit of a boat perv. I always kind of look at other people's boats and go, ooh, isn't that nice? But because we've moved into a different kind of demographic,
Yeah.
we have seen some amazing, amazing barges, canal boats. And I would say that we've both discussed this, not now in our lives, but at some point over the next, before I get to 110, this is going to be something we're going to do.
Yeah, we're going to do this again.
But probably like in 10 years, because it is just too nice.
Yeah.
We've met some amazing people. We've
Yeah.
met some good friends. We've met some interesting people. We've seen some really lovely barges inside. We've seen hotel barges.
Yeah,
That's an interesting concept.
not something that we would do.
No,
but
4 people, fully catered, a week on the canals, $34,000 US.
Yeah,
34,000, not including flights, but you get food, obviously. It's a lot shallower than the stated depths.
yeah,
We have been, even with our keel almost fully up, we have been down to at some point 80 centimetres, so that's 2.5 foot under the hull in the middle of the canal, and we have dragged all the way through. So it is shallow. Other things, I would say that there are kind of like occasional branches under the water which give you a little jolt as they
Yeah.
catch the hull.
Yeah.
And I would say that overall I am very, very, very pleased that we have a skegged propeller.
yeah.
We met someone who had ripped their prop off. However, overall, this is one of the best things we have ever done.
Absolutely.
Closing statement from you with 1 minute left of our memory card.
Yeah, we're so professional. It's been an incredible experience. I think that it's something that it's just whetted our appetite to do more of this in the future.
Yeah.
I think for the moment I am really excited about getting out to the Atlantic again and getting blue water under our hull, and I mean it's been really hot, so I've been kind of craving being at anchor and going for swims and that kind of thing, like going to the beach, but and also I know what's waiting for us in the Atlantic in France, and it's just some of the best cruising
Yeah.
that we've ever done. Like some of our favourite places on earth are waiting for us when we get out, so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, as for the waterways, it's something that we are going to do. What's that?
You've got 8 seconds left.
We're going to do it again in the future for sure.
All right, on with the day.
Is it really 8 seconds?
Yeah.
I have to say that so far, in terms of the temperature today, it's been pretty comfortable because we are on these gorgeous tree-lined stretches of the canal, and these trees are just, I mean, you can barely see blue sky above you. They provide a lot of shade, and it's actually been pretty comfortable, so it's been nice so far. It's only 12 o'clock. The worst is yet to come, however, I'm remaining optimistic. We realised that we could, if we really, really wanted to, get to the last lock tonight, which is a strange thought, but I think on balance, because this afternoon is going to be so hot and we also have a lot of work to do, then we're going to just divide it into the 2 days. So we'll do a short day tomorrow morning as well, or a short passage tomorrow, hopefully get to the final lock kind of just after lunch. And then I don't know when we're going to go through the lock into the river. We have yet to determine that. It depends on the tides, it depends on lock keeper, it depends on a few things, so we shall see. But for today, it's just been incredibly serene. The birds have been chirping away all day. We've seen, I think, 1 or 2 other boats on the canal underway, and it's been shady and relatively cool, and it's obviously a part of the canal that just isn't used very much. There's very few people here. Should we just go to the top of the quay and then...
Something going on.
There's an algae bloom because of all the hot weather lately. Babe, I can see weed getting sucked into the bow thruster. Don't use the bow thruster.
Yeah, there's something around the prop as we speak. I think we've got an engine problem, babe.
No water, babe. Just smoke.
Not enough. There's a lot of white smoke. There shouldn't be white smoke.
We're so close to the end.
I know, babe. I know.